Fuck the king.
The White Walkers are the only thing that's on my mind right now. Everything else in Westeros is really irrelevant. Like, I don't even care about Dany's spot at this point. The Night's King is just so friggin' awesome. The way he stares at Jon Snow after leaving Hardhome was just amazing. That whole scene, was, I think, is the best one of the show. We don't get to see the Night's King in the book really that often. We've only seen him through the eyes of the show so far, so in today's episode I wanted to go in a little more detail and maybe give you some more information about the Night's King so you can understand the White Walkers a little bit. I think the coolest thing that's going on right now is that the Night's King and Jon Snow actually might have a lot in common. The story of the Night King goes back to the Age of Heroes 8,000 years ago when the Wall was first created. He was supposedly the 13th Lord Commander of the Night's Watch and fell in love with a girl who might have been a White Walker because she's described as having skin as white as moon and eyes as blue as stars. Her skin was as cold as ice too. He gave her his seed and his soul, so there was some transference there, and he might have gotten fucked up in the case. He returns to the Night Fort as king. He proclaimed himself king actually, and lasted 13 years. Did a lot of atrocities at the Night Fort. He actually sacrificed some people to the White Walkers, and no one could defeat him until Brandon the Breaker and Jaramoon the King Beyond the Wall took time to destroy him. He is obviously not destroyed if he's back now, but there was some thought that he could actually have been a Stark himself. So I mean, this connection between being a Stark and a Lord Commander, they got this in common. We see now that the Night's King actually has the power to raise those from the dead by just lifting his arms. I mean, I thought when he lifted his arms like that while Jon was on the boat that he was actually going to freeze the lake or actually do some kind of Moses shifting powers and make all the boats fly out of the way and kill everybody on them. But all his powers are pretty damn awesome. And there was actually 4 horses, which could have led to the 4 horses of the apocalypse, a little reference there. But I'm really excited to see what happens to the White Walkers later on. So I just wanted to give a short little video. I wanted to inform you guys on who the king of the White Walkers actually is and the backstory behind him. All this could be false, but this is the stories we have so far, and if they're true, that would be awesome. If Jon Snow and him can actually fight it out, I think that would be the best scene ever in the show. Let me know what you think. Thanks.